matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New England Patriots. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
Count that as a bonus, and indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Oh, what a move. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
That's multiple times now he's tagged them with a big gain with his legs. Really showing off some nice awareness and the ability to correctly realize when he's got a chance to tuck it and go himself. Caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete, and they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 13-yard line. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16.
Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4-4.
Offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Penny will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting a runner across the goal line.
the Pats now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 25-yard line. Now Jones. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And caught by Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that 1st down on 3rd down, I thought that was key. So you're already in the hole. This was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit. Get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Jones throw into the hands of Henry here. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Well, Brandon, obviously no panic in them. They gave up the touchdown. You know, their defensive side did that. But he's already taken them back downfield. I love this field general that they've got. It's almost like he went to the defensive captain and said, don't worry about it. We got it. Play with my best back right now.
They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal. Throwing, Jones. There's Henry.
That's right. That's the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their second drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just
yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
And they'll run the toss here with Stevenson.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. They tried to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there, and just ran it down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Stevenson now on 1st and 10.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because
in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
To throw on 3rd down, Jones looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So on 4th down, Jones drops off, and on comes alongside that midfield for the pass field goal try. Folks, kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So Charles, they get through to their first turnover of the game, and they take it home with an extra
Put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board. Field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It's kind of stacked up. Down a little bit of yardage. Frankly, it's pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd and 7.
He was on that play.
And they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
Hurts. And that is incomplete. Jonathan Jones that time, the one who got a hand in, knocked it away.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. That was covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
On 4th down, Brett Hurd took the football away. The deep to return it is Marcus Jones.
Sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that will bring up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to get a receiver and stride. Defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. A give for Stevenson, running right. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. They'll get 4 on second down, but it leaves him with 3rd and still 9 to go.
That they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Throwing on first down, Jones. And that is incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity. Situation, got out to the tight end, now gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
New England on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Again, he'll drop to throw. Steps away, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack there by Brandon Graham coming in and bringing it down to the ground.
defense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7.
No matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
So they'll come up back to the 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Here's Hurts to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4. As they take over. So the Patriots coming out now. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one goes. In the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Jones now on 1st and 10. Pass complete once again to Bourne. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Jones, and throw right side complete to Parker. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Second down and 3. Ball on the 7. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. And the Eagles going to get one final possession of this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in the pocket, no reason not to try and put a good scoring drive together. Out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Hurts throw taken in by Watkins here. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've reached halftime here at Gillette Stadium with the Patriots on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Marcus Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And a decent return out to the 27.
those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half of this one, number 5.
You see the time and effort and thought they put into their passing game. You get the champion right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch. You got both done. The game is ready for this. Watch out to make it happen.
On first down, got the connection here to Bourne. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
I know that no game in the NFL is ever easy, but they're making it look that way. Everything is being done with such precision. Just on this drive alone, 3 plays, 3 first downs. If you're on defense, you're scrambling, looking at each other, trying to figure out how are we going to slow these guys down.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
The first down, it really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes. That's something the defense is before going over the top.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Jones. And he finds Parker here, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Fielded right at the goal line. That makes it across the 20 as he will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the come out throwing here to start the drive. Hurts fumbles it. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's got room. Well, if these
guys wanted to get back in this game. They needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college.
Gesicki. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Off the play fake. Jones. And he is going to go down. Back in the 11-yard line. That's sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. You got to get out of his hands quicker.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's third and goal. Looking to throw. Jones. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Montgomery. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
A 23-yard attempt.
Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They pass on the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. Down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8-10 downfield at that point.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for first downs instead of airing it out.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him. Stop it for no gain. Getting off the ball quickly, swarming the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because even though the defensive end, they're like in a splinter stance, they're just going to stick to the quarterback. That's good recognition on that play.
Able to get this one across the 45 before it's brought down. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this formation so often.
Hurts throw there taken in by Smith.
Touchdown, Philadelphia! Devontae Smith, 54 yards. And the Eagles move in closer. Nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
When you hit it into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
He's dropped it to 23-yard line. New England trying to get a place on offense. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And some space here. And good vision there to the cross midfield and down the 45-yard line. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they got themselves the 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give them the credit here because they're playing this game now. This is all control football. Sustaining runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Jones now on 1st and 10. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
throwing to start the drive. Jones. This one swung out to Montgomery. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to bring up second down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Throwing it on second down. Jones. Open man right side. Smith-Schuster complete. And he's taken down. Able to slip across the 35. They picked up 5 yards last time. Double it and get 10 here.
You're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Jones throwing on first down. He'll leave it for Montgomery, complete.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
On second down, Montgomery. Stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Patriots send out their punter. That's he'll punt it away for the second time. 36 yards on the punt when overturned. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one. It might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Last run got a couple here, 2nd and 8. Nice pickup, 10 yards and a first down on the keeper.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually count for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
That'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. After he's been able to run there.
2nd and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Watkins. And getting this just shy of midfield, spotted at the 49. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field,
right here with Swift. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively. Remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I like how he hung in there and went through his progression, but eventually his internal clock went off and told him it was time to make the right for it. He ended up sliding down to the solid game.
Bird's going to keep it again. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone's going to be on the same page right now. I think they're going to try to get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
A little juke down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets hit by the gun. One thing that makes him so tough in this true running game, you got to take into consideration he's mobile. And that's a big plus for them.
You also have to be careful with that mobility. Sometimes getting rid of the ball and stopping the clock is more important than running around and maybe taking a sack.
He'll look to throw. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on him after his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly weren't giving up much more than that. You can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you, but you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
At 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
These are the spots this stage of the game where it pays to have speed on the front of the net. This certainly does it in the second quarter. He did very
of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Jones. Up near midfield. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Jones. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So here now is the kicker, Nick Foles. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. There. He left it just short, no good, and a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th.
Boy, that's a big-time letdown there. You work yourself in position to win the game, but the kick winds up no good. And now you've got to regroup as a team, get the energy back up, and get ready for overtime. And make sure you pump him up, too. He may be needed to try and win it again later. Gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now with an opportunity, they got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd. And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So you don't need a good drive. You need a great drive. You need to look at playing for it. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all the odds. Just a yard on the pickup there. That'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Short gain there to start overtime.
Almost a tester play, wasn't it? Wanted to see if the guys on defense were going to fit the gaps the correct way, because we're in overtime. So it's not just physical tiredness out there, right? Mentally, are you still doing what you're supposed to do? And they were up to the task on that play.
And certainly fatigue on both sides of the football.
And there was a good opportunity, just went awry there, a drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs. Coming up on a 3rd and 9, opening drive of overtime. QT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Keeping the aggression going on defense in overtime here, a first down blitz.
You know you can get burned on it big time if they pick it up, but in this situation, they brought the blitz, put some pressure on the QB, and he wasn't able to complete the pass.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's a toss play right to Swift. And he'll be stopped at the 46.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Hurts sets up to throw it. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing. In addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football.
Pass territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They go play action with Hurts. And they'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14.
He's been making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got a little scramble early in this drive, it's still not devoting enough attention to it. I would expect that after that carry, we'll do a much better job going forward. Spy not about that. Those throws complete together, and they're going to get this team to about the 17-yard line. And can you feel the tension building? Because I'm feeling it. All right, I've got the sweaty palms here with each play because of the enormity of what's going on. Each play means so much in overtime, and they're handling it well as this drive continues.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw, escaping the pressure right. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit when they decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny the first down yardage. It's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead until we set it down.
2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Patriots have it. And my, how the tables have turned. They had a chance inside the red zone, punch that thing in and end it.
Now we're going the other way.
And it's real easy to just look at them and say, boy, what an error, what a mistake you made. But how about the defense
Yeah,
coming
a
up
little credit
huge? Let's give them a little bit of credit, keeping their team in the game, because if they score a touchdown there, it's game over.
When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little crumple with him, doesn't it? He does. He grabs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets some blood out running blocks and brings them loose when you're running. When the converse is up, you got to bring those one-on-one blocks. When you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Now it's Jones' turn in overtime. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
The game, call in and say, this is my quarterback for your fantasy league, because he just gave you a good stat, didn't he?
He did, and I appreciate it. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one goes for 24 yards. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving downfield,
On second down, it's Stevenson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 59 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Kevin's running the run. Defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle, because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know.
Are going to go ahead and take another timeout. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. Simple mission anytime that you play on your home turf, and that is to defend your home turf, and today that mission was accomplished.
Look, every offseason, every preseason, the head coach goes in front of the team and says, the mission for the season, defend our home field every time, split on the road, and we'll be in the playoffs. That's why defending the home field is vital.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis.